Um, some of the other automations that will really work well are post-purchase, right? So post-purchase can be a thank you, and hey, here's other items that people who bought this, they also bought this, this, and this. Or it could be a next logical purchase type of post-purchase, right? So if you bought a phone, you might want to try to sell them a case and chargers and portable chargers or whatever, um, even external speakers, things like that. So post-purchase as a thank you, and as a, hey, here's some other products that you might like because people who bought this also bought these things. Browse abandonment. Browse abandonment's a funny one. So you kind of need traffic for browse abandonment. So if you're kind of a small e-commerce business, not a lot of traffic yet, I wouldn't worry about browse abandonment right away because it has a lower conversion rate, which means it's going to take it a while before it pays itself back and you actually start making money from it in most cases. Because the cost to set up a cart abandonment program for a company that has, you know, 10,000 visitors a day compared to one that has 200 visitors a day, the work is almost the same. So the cost is not all that different. So make sure you have enough volume of traffic and then make that decision there, right? But browse abandonment can work for sure. Reorder emails, right? So if you sell something that has a 30-day lifespan, you know, shampoos, lotions, potions, certain food items, things like that, send reminders to purchase in enough time to, so if they get that message and they order, they get it before they run out. So if it's a 30-day thing, you may want to start reminding them 20 days out, 20 days after they purchased, right? Or 18 days after they purchased, to remind them a couple of reminder emails so they can purchase and get it. Because what happens a lot of times with things like shampoos or whatever it might be, is they run out and instead of buying it online, they need it. So they go buy it at the store and they might try another brand and go, oh, I like this brand. And now you're toast, right? So the reorder one can be really valuable, not only at driving revenue, but retaining clients. And then there's the Winback. So a Winback is another one I think people make lots of mistakes on. So, you know, we look at actives as maybe being 90-day actives when it comes to email, opened, clicked, did something in the past 90 days. But it depends. If you're sending an email every day, then 90 days is too long to wait for a win-back program, right? If you're sending an email every day and they haven't opened one after 30 days, something's wrong, right? So you want to treat them differently, obviously, at that point. So adjust your win-back based on what you see is when people hit a certain mark of inactivity. What is that mark that we know that it's 17 days or 30 days or 40 days that if they don't open or interact with us, then they tend to become completely inactive, right? Figure out what that day is and start a week before it or 2 weeks before it, right? Nothing wrong with starting a little early to keep them coming back because the longer you wait to try to win them back, the harder it is to win them back. So just play around with that a little bit.